Aries, hi. This will be a reading for the sign of Aries. If you enjoy it, feel free to like and subscribe. To gain early access to these readings, please do join me on Patreon. That is the first link in the description below. I also have exclusive readings for the Patreon community there. So if you want daily posts and all of that, that's where you'll find it. I release here on YouTube every Thursday. And yeah, let's get started. All right, Aries. Aries, passion and emotional fulfillment. This could very much be about a relationship because we start off with two people here, okay? It also could be a union of yourself in some way, but, you know, I'm getting the impression of two different people. Let's look a little further. Yeah, or maybe paying very close attention to something. I don't know, waiting for something to happen, waiting for some sort of massive change. That's very much on your mind here. And this is maybe starting to weigh on you a little bit. You know, it could be about someone observing you or you know, it doesn't have to be in a romantic context either if it's about another person. It could be like a business thing or a creative collaboration, anything like that. Moving past an ending. Oh, interesting. Clarify this. Yeah, I feel like this is more about, you know, maybe someone's even watching you walk away or watching you leave in some kind of way, or you're watching someone leave. I'm not sure. It's starting to definitely weigh on you, though. But I will say there is a level of wisdom obtained here or some kind of understanding because ahead of you there is celebration, there's confidence, there's, you know, even opulence, you know, coming together with friends, things like that. And clarifying all this is the Empress. So I feel like there's some sort of potential that you're holding on to that is very big. There's something just sort of waiting to be born. This is a standstill. This is sort of waiting. Ooh, let's see. Or, you know, interesting. You know, I don't know. You or someone could be waiting on something that is done because it does seem like there's maybe a level of pain here. Maybe it does involve another person. I would feel like one end is more receptive than the other, though, because we have the Queen of Cups here in the outcome, the Wheel of Fortune, but then there's the Ten of Swords, which sort of leaves someone in debate. I'm going to say it, at least in the perspective of these cards, you can flip it if need be, but it looks like you're sort of watching or waiting, and this is maybe causing some level of discomfort because the outside influence seems very settled on walking away from something. Clarify this. Yeah, okay, so, but I think that you'll move through it, you know, because, and that's where the celebration ahead lies, is when you come to accept certain things or you come to understand certain things. This allows you to maybe push forward into a new chapter. Advice for Aries. You know, I'm going to say you would be better sort of letting things go rather than trying to sneak around and observe or manipulate something or like try and figure it out. Especially if it's rooted in the past in some way, because or maybe stop trying to defend something so much. Stop being so aggressive, which I mean, you know, that's very much Aries is being aggressive, right? But, you know, in this case, I feel like it's causing you more anxiety than anything. I feel like there are lessons to learn in this reading. And the outside influence seems pretty happy, I'm not going to lie, because we have the Queen of Cups, we have Four of Wands, and the King of Cups. If this is a romantic situation, it could even imply marriage or something like that. Yeah, because your outcome in this advice is clarity and walking away from something. It's about accepting something. There, yeah, and this might come kind of sudden or as a surprise or something that needs to accept. But if you hold strength, there's a new beginning in this, you know. There's a level of acceptance that is required with this reading. After a period of conflict, right? This is sort of what to expect. After a period of conflict, there will still sort of be a level of anxiety, maybe still some investigation. Your outcome may still be unknown in a lot of ways. But the difference is this will begin to fuel you. This will begin to spark a drive into managing something. You might also have a lot of work or a lot of things to balance out. Clarify Ace of Cups. And you might also experience a new beginning or a fresh start in some way, particularly if you sort of go running towards this. I don't know. It could go either way because, you know, it seems sort of confusing or there's a lot of different options. But hey, we have the Ace of Wands and we have the Hierophant. So, you know, also, I'll say this. If you're holding back out of stubbornness, that is your mistake, okay? Because it will be your pride, your stubbornness, those things that keep you from taking action because it's like you expect something should go this way. But I don't think this situation is really having that. I think this needs to be hands-on. Let's pull a couple of Oracle. Possible impossibility, freedom, traveler, inner dreams. Higher ground, belief, mastery, meditation. Telekinesis, willpower, influence, obstacles. Respect, survival, liberation, freedom. Letting go, hexbreaker, remedy, magical, sacred heart, healing wounds. This is behind you. And when you become grounded in reality, that's where the magic happens. That's where letting go happens. That's where the crossroads is chosen. And then we have fortune, protection, skills. And we have wildness, choices, service, enigma. You know, I feel like something can take off very fast as soon as you let go and you charge after this, you know, collective power, supreme prayer, Three of Cups, celebration. You know, there might be a choice. You might even like have to like really push for something or really sort of go after it. And that also might come with releasing certain things, particularly burdensome ideas, ways of being from the past, stubbornness, relationships, maybe, you know, anything like that. You know, that is the stuff that is sort of stopping you at this point. Closing message. Yeah, I feel like your old ways of operating are confusing you. And right smack dab in the middle of this, I feel like there is someone who is operating on a very functional level. Maybe that's you, maybe the roles are reversed. But there needs to be a new approach taken in this situation in order for it to go properly. I feel like open up a little bit. And there's healing here. There's a new beginning, but maybe you're afraid to open up in certain ways. Maybe you're afraid to heal certain wounds. Maybe you're afraid to try certain things. Maybe you're afraid to let go of your advantage. Maybe you're afraid to put down that strong arm that Aries loves to have so much. And perhaps in letting all that go comes your true strength. So, Aries, I hope this was helpful. Again, thank you so much for liking and subscribing. I do hope you'll join us on Patreon for exclusive community readings, early access to the Zodiac readings, as well as a bunch of other cool stuff. So, have a great day, Aries. I'll see you next time.